Ebi won so a na spiritual no bibi pese a creative problem no. Usually shadows no yes sir. Ebetumi ama na hu ana atiti sa no ma no. Ebe be na a certain part of the sixth sense be ma na hu sa no. Nti you both spiritual and physical. E wo ampa.
Obi nso ho a yes bi anka o kodi honhom bi achi na ne kra no antumi anye honhom no. Nti ama na te afa so. Eno so no kole wo sa de mu.
E do kro mpa. On say ahonhom no wo mo different. Obi wo ha akweso bi wo no sa. Obi be kama.
Okay.
Obi wo so no
sa kana no a.
Obi say bodanfo. Enti no sanso na physically no any spiritually no so ete. Enti obi wo na say bi obeso koye bibi. Na say that particular spiritual aspect and then entalia ebetuma creative madness. And obi wo so a obetumi ne sa de na nante. Emma or the wo ebe your negative no ebe positive. Enti no yeah possible.
Someone okay emre bi na me ko asol bi na ye be po asol de ka se da ba ko mompa e mai fe obi na no se bon samwade ne ma pa bre dabu ne ma e na e ho na ye pem no ye pem se
and say or some part of your sixth sense na ye because our sixth sense ye dwuma here enu ma betumi ho na be won
na me ba cho ye honhom pa ene honhom body wo.
Oh yes ye wo ahonhom wo mte nipa ye wo honhom a sebi first of all the nyame a wo de wo madwuma mo ya ye nyame adwuma mo ye apapanko a ene ye wo honhom body so ho a wo mo ye very demonic a che so wo mo so bone nko a ene ye wo ahonhom a wo de wo mo esuba mte nipa obi wo ho ma sebi nipa obi wo ha ta for crampo mo so we are doing different from we proper we bone enti no yeah wo ho so bi ho sebi or is somebody and so that could be obetumi hu say bi obi konya problem no aboa no oh sanity almost different natures
kana make no a o ye yima no nenso me de bewu ye so obi wo ha ne baye be pa o de aboa no ma baye pa o
oh baye no ye wo difference between baye and ebi
sa
oh yes
obi ka say obi wa ani a onye bayefo
enye tamia no bayefo
oh okay
ye wo totally different things baye ye ade bi a sunsun bi a etumi eno awon etumi tene ho eye na ade na san aba be hye ebi na say akosie baby
akosuma baby
that is only obi nipa bi eye adwuma nti enema minu ene eye adwuma nipa no ene sunsun no what I say eni no ye ade a ewo obi mu a eno no betumi di ahwe obi na watumi di aye nipa no bone anase abo nipa no na sa eni ni ya no krambo na ehu chebe yi because any the decisions no wutumi na at any time what I say I know na sometimes that may demonstrate send any
we do any share glass
that is it
a boy
that is it enti no difference ewo but obi wo hon ma or any bone sorry or any maybe friend any bone if said the panel the year bone the next day any bone but when the papa so chess obi so ani a obetumi dey so or you good obetumi dey aboa but I na usually the bone no do so chess papa what I say baye the word baye you know you will baye different types
okay
but mostly no enya the papa mostly no enya the papa in a sense say a senior but if you must say because I so na do so baye bi wo so a ono ne de that dey say or dey na dey
obi wo ha o se me baye me mfa nwe na di ball aso
that is it into no obi wo ha I say nipa wo dey wo say enama e dey be vegetarian
okay
what I say okay the same thing to say no but most of people will be offering them like say woman or be vegetarians this are the baye
yo matete se baye kura honhom mu no wo na ekuma bi
yeah
na so di ni ho abra be ma di ayo pa and it is ça
yeah and one of the smallest the reason why onu betu how they say usually ofia say the police grandpa commanders no mo hard my kitten na hard what you say but mo find some but ofia and you know sounds na spiritual world meeting one more for no ya na one more hash kakra impanyfo no one more power but yeah one more bibia with time sanity
and correct what's my okay ya kame but them ni bi oba dem mu foforo ofa bo no ato ohun ba no afamo wo hu nipa no wo do bachikiki wan ni nua ba bo so abodam ache o friend was me nuabra obero se bi mo obamu ya febo adwuma se sia obamu e na wo yesi to bo ase na abebo ache enye na se o ti du ba bia na abefofo no o mani so o hwesere mpanifo na mpa ahwefo ebusua echeche mpaniso obi ni mu a obi kire e na enye dane akro bi wa na zo kro bi to aso obi wa ni obi nso wa ni pa senti e na ya bo pri e bishop na ya bo spiritus se on fire mfam na yehu se be ya besi atoto ya kwan obi ase yi na enkofa musuo bia emfamre nana ekwa be ne nipa be fa so ade ne ho afiri eya ahommo ne nsem de na be ya ahommo ne nyamwo
eno de am say kind of yes so easy sir if you say addiction I say now but through different environment if you grandpa na by mistake no ako tia baby I eat here no agree to see but ni na say first of all mama for we meet
okay
e dey be so high cost to attend no problem na offers will be to a boy one we opera ko na
do asa for aka ho
oh and the question that will be sent na make side make assessment you know I know there but I know say ni na no and one say we be wani ye na wahwe wakwan ye and the way away on your mama ye me jiri say and after to be wadwumo if so be ho wo try say what try that there crab no also we there emwa we there jama wa ye na dream that oh if say ya dada na che ema na dream say we dey say na we say no and so be wadwumo a wo sua de mo a ema wotumi ye open to me ma bebre for example say o pese da bia no we clean na say bia bibi enye asusu ya ba this asusu bebre to me how o pepe baby za haba ya friend baby bia no ape enchina kwakwe na o de gunsu na would be good for overnight man
okay
now o de jare opa every day bia no at least every 4 or 5 days bia we yes you should be clear and born in this animal but in this be clear bia by bebo
okay na na boy fan say empedisi akola no kwa janan so okọ aboaten a wo beka no wako aboaten afro no ye ne na dura na ebi a obi adikan akowura bebi mu ama oche ne ho anye honhom no a ate asi ni so no ono nko a nipa a wo habetwam ono nko atwa mu ana ntintan chechire no wotim se na bra bo no ayese kosi ne ho ba bi ahye no tan finfi kakra bi se nipa no edi afutuo ni akwankyere bɛyi ɛna wode ma no
okay me go there so will be a problem your line na say or send WhatsApp mpo you bet me ahaba no
you na ma me fa line no entudwa se wo how bia ɛfa hunhum se hunhum na dokoro wo sa ato ahye wo so se de atwede atwere firi so abɛhura wo fie me so de fa number yi empaba emareho fa number 0245 200 008 0245 200 008 se WhatsApp aha se ultimi ntwira de odo ano kan ebeba
yeah it usually say message the basa na better you be saying am no action e bia de ko so no simple akwantre e kwa faso a betu na bo usually se ban WhatsApp dey in there make sure wow normal procedure obeya okay which we face our how sanity
na ya na ohoye mwanwa kakra meta hunu enkrofo bi ehwe bi o TV so yehu bi o mmea pi wo se bra me mesa yare me mitimi ese onso duru ba bi ne tomawa osinyame epa ebe adenti na bibia na wi ko nyame sa
bibia ni biase nyame ne and I mean one thing is before maybe na say nyame ebo me be say no na me wo wi ase pa okay internet me be ho an family but nyame me go through difficulties bi ma me hu say that bi wi ase wo ho so to mo bi bi enti no kakra me nso me hu ye no na me feel say wo say me tumi me nua no e share enioma ejuma me yi me catch say abrofo no wo knowledge so many times say ebi kra chain but omo dey see omo dey born ma ho enti ye no say ko hu san no ma dey enti em fam mo e hu
say
That is it. That's the day you may be a emphata, and then the bear said a hand tiny son of mamma, Yamaduan Pesa. Intimidate before says, will be how be a fire, which we are finding a missile, and I said, Yamana Bonipano, and I knowledge a crying a media mamma. But my Bonipano, and I said, Yambe Farms or Bonipano, they suck at the way. But in Yamina, Yamina.
Bishop Nana, we will do for, or so for, Edda, the king. And I said, oh, ye day.
Yo, that's actually no. Nana Eboa no. AD and the two. I was the fruit Nana Kwame and Nana Pesa.
Omrane Yeboa man de Suama. And now Ubri.
The mayor and Nana Ubri Eboa. And now a bishop no see the ordained bishop. Sebi.
That's now.
That is it.
I'm so for them so abom paye.
Me kosia ho ade kana ma nya sa and the intimo here be na me bishop.
Na mpacho wa sorry.
No, sorry. In fact, I serve a friend one in Christ Ministries.
Okay.
And yet just almost all over the world, certain countries. Okay,
yeah. A true baby, yeah, any part again say, whom for you now, at the home for Fruby, and the man. Me patch on the crew.
Oh, what's your pa? Bible no class say, Yami is soon. Into woman almost soon, and then a great. What I say? And it's a Yami soon, I say, I was so soon. That's a word for say soon, and your money and yet there. That is the first of all, why mistake. But the problem is, I dare Yami piano, I want some to meet it. What I say, if your most is scrambled, they are banning to form a Daniel on fair and go for the bit to form and Daniel and crepa. Ain't you know, say, no better will be a yes, or your Yami, but a piano there before for the year. I know they were. And you were almost all my Yami, so one more heading Yamina. Ain't he? I know the woman pan that was said, was saying Yamina, we each show. What I said, I mean, between Embetran and Castle, wait, to see an answer way to say, Debbie. I'm said, Debbie, make us a collaborate. Now you were Professor Diego, Professor Isa, on to Chomo, you don't call no one saying Yanin or Solomon. What is so many names will be? Great, what I had before.
Bishop. Nana was British. Things are some Royana, Waka, let us say, at the forefront, and not so a woman, you also wow. He said, and Penny Sabi, Yanchini through one per Chankutu, and Miss Assam and Sawi, one and in baby. Na o de afabo nana wadaroma edi ade de pa and that will be a horse in me de ne ayaresa me de ne enkomhye me de ne adiye obi kura go kego so de ne fufudie minim se so ka ache de ne ho a nana edi pa na wutumi ye
okay the yami e family su ye no de it depends on situation and work. Okay, if say me kakra minim se Nyame family so ye no provided say a situation a situation asem de when say Nyame be fire so aboa obi o be ba na nye situation asem na physical and so ba me ma ho advice and mama ho kwaya faso a Nyame be boa mo office how
na me de me say me hawe ha mi esusu ma na say enye susu
on
say ura ni un say Ghana ha no say abrewa kura wu obi na ekunu chese how be atoa ye be ka asem abu aso e bi asem so benti na ye o ye yi hihye saa eti me de me say bia hawe o wom so yi esusu mu se mo ha me anase eye hunamu ana etise
I don't dare. Based on mindset, I think most of us get an intro. I know the idea heading your environment. Okay. If we say okay, we'll be all grandpa, Sebi, then we will be home or say, nay, auntie, you now, so in the corner. You know, my 97. You know, maybe Sano. So what I say, the mindset, which is Bibiana in a system, and Nintino, Bibian is Susan proper, your first say a Susan. Will be a the kidney crumple assay, not an assay tata, it should be a bully. I am pure medical. We are about to say that my mechanics we are medical, the proper doctor. Mechanic also, my is the same, my is the same. The all kind of with them in a few days, Nippon. What I say, a mindset, no, a hard drink. It was a nipper binman pollution, profubinman, a drink. And I say, no, I dare was here drink straight near drinks, near the drink, yet the father before. Into usually no money yet. But Kakra Mechanic said, Bibina someone tears now person who say a Sunsman and Sunsman. I know the directions go, but for the meantime, I'm trying to answer.
Okay.
What the about WhatsApp now? We'll send a message. What kind of problem here? That's a Sunsman memo. Say this Sunsman memo. Not free. The right authorities also the call.
I just for me come say Nana Yabua Spiritus Bishop on Nan Nature Common. Oh dear, number in fact any here. Bibia, oh dear, fat 2 maneno. Obebo 0245 200 008 0245 200 008. Mamin cow say we are say. Sa some toes better and a couple a channel. Nankasa view, Kobiti, bit made the dog kentema. One of my brabo who said near me put Tiawa. Meso Bishop Naneboa, oh. Fowl how that you could done in our bed dialogue. Or Casa Maniam de was in Obeba and Yahoo on Tintim and Fahom home sem amount or bachelor baby abeco. 81 until you are break. Nana answer na a dear common bisiano. Maybe so cheche Fabi Bion and Crawford Taka. Obi abne ye program ono chemu a ono kwa de ono nso osi ntaze ana ententan fitiri me begum ententan be no be fa bia de ententan me ba cho ententan so ananse na enwino adenti na edim ententan so nya bia enka din sabe ka ekopa wo yakra de anke be unse de ententan eno eyensenkyere a ekire sei ohunhun
ententan no ebi o ha some baby crop to run them me and proper 19 time for you need to see. Okay. But to do one more cap crop who choma 19 time every choma. Now 17 time was what it depends on command now. I want 10 times say you soon sumudia next say abia and I say I soon the near command be able so. I'm going to say yeah the command they will be say ko we onye commission na sa command better than 10 times spiritually ego ni family. Na yes said one. Tell me what me so much say physically afina utumi feel it. What I say, who was a chow and Namo Bibisa. And I will also operate with the table on the Jumasam or Bacon anima or Pada BSC, Debian or Quano Buffon or Quano Buffon. It depends on and command to cry, they be fast and 10 times or the Wuso. And no never yet, and 10 times spiritually no, but a yata and as a 10 time. A BB a light, which over Phyllis and 10 time. Sanity. Okay,
but that's it. Now, yes, my vote me into Quabuchi. Omon Falubre, airport.
Yeah.
Now, Quabuchi. Yes, we'll be called of Fan, the Bashu Bagana, or Fasu Baco, Nimino, or Fabaco, and the Bagana. Home to me, yes, sir. Bay ye be to me, yes, sir. Paul said, you were territorial spirits. Answer a bay you cross a free hand marco abutrino, or back cross territories the breed. And yes, or sorry, I know. The ideas of over full call abutrino, over visa, over say. And you're very common, Sabe public, but so offer through the right spiritual, territorial, Canadian, which we drew destination or Asamba. And yes, all now pass on by Bonatu. Another territorial spirit will be in a platform. Now, what you are compared to a crowd?
Obey to your call. Obey to drew on man because enemy can say, yes, you know, that is an that spiritual side. Obey to your call after baby physically. And I say, if you crowd, obey to your fat, normal. What is you? After any pana, what and then say we are going to you, but one and a be if you have what's our uncle on it. We see. Oh yes.
You know, said the party.
Oh yes.
How much you man?
Papa.
Oh. I shall for and then come on. I had the pa. Now, I'm so dear. You know, Bible says, open out here. Be the assassination on the pa. Sabri and come with the kind of a baby. Now, me talk. A man and a wana kakrebi obet me. And the association. Now for the association. Nana, wadaruma. Ye be sorry kunya so yi kakrabe na betumi e de ato aso ne keke mu a e bia ye timi amisa no betumi de ato aso ma ya hwefo
opani the mechanic say sa adiche say obi so wani bi na odi ekira obesua na badi bi obedu ba bia bibia ni wa wontumi nyama wo e fi se nyankopon e maye bibia ni wa nyame afa maye ba yen e na wose hwehwe eni and Nuntina ma a binom so afa kwambi so ema Eddie Yenny be a semi fata, Eddie ma and the public was into no Kakra can say I discern this year. We go on here by Adrian, we go on here in Adrian. But only Adrian, would there more nimble, Neddy, Chinapre, and a person who are brabos, sister. Kakra can say. A bedroom baby make share coin pass, so will be a baby now, so a very simple. Share coin which will be.
Now, I'm so coach, I'm a combo mom of about. Same who's all a for power now, Shamia.
Aha, well, what can you grab me? Because I know they all can help. Yeah, and the present chance, and I say, baby, not say a WhatsApp, the membership will be a cost for, and you make some details, and you will be an was here the two. If you send into no, Kakra can say. Bibi and wa de Benjamin. Okay. A prime year so dear Yamba Fair Swap, Yamin come on.
Yo, Yada Bishop Nana Yabua Spiritus Asipa Nenche and Equoya and then and Comote say Yednina Abremo. Now, and I'm see a book and commonum painty. Also, bet me a dano abo giant and Peninsula giant Odidia or Coda Babinu Pu, not Orisa. Ninsa Kakaya came. So also koda baby na wotwe ho a ne aka no Nyankopon hom na de ba be hyemu ama na watumi hu o hawo bia eye hom sem mesrew enko baby mi enko dada fa wani kirem o Bishop Nana Ego Spiritus na so ye ana se wo de fa number yi na ene no entwetwe nkomo e wo so 0245 200 008 0245 200-008 na one no edi nkomo empani se akwantu obi akowie aboboa no se ne dai ekoso ya ne piti bedam nyina mo ase se mo akan ho fi se empani se sabio ye mfa nsakro ensem kumankwai enti mo akan ho na mo ahwe bi nim se ne to aso nya nyamepa mo behwe adam nyina mo ase ama mo ene hwe edi amete so Kofi Jima Ankwa ena edam nyaa mo ase ema mu ene hwa epiafo.
Hi there, once again welcome to Time with Spiritus. Today I want us to discuss something a little bit different from what I've been teaching you before or discussing with you before. First of all, most of us realize within our lives that we pray a lot. We try to do so many things by going by the right way or the path so that we can receive. But sometimes within the line we come and ask ourselves question, how come that still we are not reaching our destination? How come we are not receiving what we've been praying for? How come we are not getting to where we think that we're supposed to reach? Looking at what we can be or what we can do, looking at the abilities within us and ourselves. Well, today I want to share something with you. And that is why I themed this topic today as how do you value yourself? How do you value yourself, first of all? Now, a lot of people think or look at themselves as their failures or things are not working out in life, so therefore they will never get anywhere. And they keep on praying, they keep on doing, trying to reach every destination, but they're still not getting there, simply not getting there. Now the question is that why? And today I think that we can discuss about it, and I pray that the Lord will help us to reach our destination or open our minds to be able to reach those goals as we've been praying for or we've been running towards all this time. Now, most of these situations, most of the time, it could be our fault. Because, I keep on talking about mindset. Mindset is a very powerful tool. The way you think is the way things are going to work around you. Now, usually, when you think things are not going to be okay, things will never be okay. When you think things are going to be fine, it's going to be fine. But then, thinking of things being okay is not the answer to your solution. You have to find a way to be able to beat that situation so that you can reach your destination. I pray you understand what I'm about to tell you today. You see, our mindset belittles our ability to progress. Sometimes when we have a mindset and we think that this is how we think and that is it, we're not going to make any changes, but this is what we believe and this is what it's going to be, you are going to still stay within that same box and you're not going to get anywhere. And that is why I always tackle mindsets, because the problem that I'm seeing in the so-called third world countries, in many countries, but especially the third world countries, is that the way certain people think and the way people do their own, or people carry on with their lives, does not help them to reach any point in life. And sometimes you can see people praying 24 hours a day, doing all sorts of funny things, yet they do not reach their destination. I'm not being funny, but when I say the word funny, I mean that people do things that in reality, when you are in your right proportional mind, or when you understand things properly, there are certain things that I believe are not proper direction for you to reach your destination. And what do I mean by that? Most of us are Christian. I'm a Christian, but there are other religious people, Muslims and others, and it does not happen to only a particular religious person or body. It happens across board. As a human being, it happens to all of us. And within this situation, and especially with Christians, things happen that makes us think that our prayers are not being answered. The problem is that we don't have confidence in ourselves. Most of the time we think that our situation can be handled or can be helped by somebody else. So we look at other people and our confidence is taken from us, and based on what we trust or that can be solved by others, our confidence is shifted to that person or to that particular media for us to reach or to receive what we are praying for. Excuse me. We spend more time, we spend more hours in going to church and worshiping. It is good to go to church. It is magnificent. As I keep on saying, I'm a preacher. But God has given you the ability to think, to work, and to worship. And that is why God has created days for you to worship Him and time for you to work. But most of us, what we do is that, and especially in Africa, especially in Ghana, I can't talk about other countries, but in Ghana, where I come from and where I know much, people can be in church almost 7 days a week, or minimum of 5 days a week, pray midnight to the following morning, and then they go back home and then sleep, go back to church and keep on praying. Yes, it is good to pray, but you keep on praying, but you are not putting in any action in your personal life to reach your destination. Now, when you keep on praying, yes, the Lord will answer you, the Lord will hear you, but it is for you to take a step. It is for you to do certain things, to go to work. Now, if you go to work, or if you pray, you want a job, you've gotten a job, and you keep on praying about it, thanking the Lord that you've gotten a job, and thank you, and you keep on going to church to pray, you are going to be sacked. We have to, excuse me to say, sometimes we have to have an open mindset. We have to come out of this box. We have been tuned to think or to understand certain things in a different way. God does not work like that. God wants us to worship Him, to praise Him, to respect Him, and to do the right thing. But God also wants you to have a life, not for you to box yourself in a particular worshiping area. I'm not talking about church alone, worshiping area, so that you worship 24 hours a day. And why does this happen? Because a particular person will stand there as being the leader or a preacher or a teacher. And as you keep on going there and worshiping, what happens is that this person might end up also doing his own business. He is working or she is working, and you are falling a victim to that situation, because this person is working, because whenever you come, there's an income that is coming to this person. I'm sorry, certain people might not agree with me, but if you come out of this box, you will understand exactly what I'm trying to tell you. I am a pastor myself, I'm a preacher myself, I'm a bishop myself, but I've seen this problem going on that if we are not careful, people are going to turn away from worshiping the Lord because they're going to be fed up, because they are being pushed to do or to reach certain points that they are not supposed to reach there. True people of God will not keep you from going to work, will not keep you. People are losing their marriages simply because they are spending more time thinking that they are worshiping the Lord. So therefore they do not have time for their families, for their wives, for their husbands, for their children. And when you do that, what happens is that you're going to have a broken home. And when that happens, you keep on praying and say, but God, how come? But God has given you a nice home, but you have broken it. You have created a situation whereby you believe in what somebody is telling you. You believe in what somebody who is also making life good for him or herself telling you to do. Some preachers, some preachers are not doing the right thing. Some preachers are misleading us, and I believe that is wrong. Today, do you know the value of yourself? Do you know what you have? Do you know what God has given you? Most of us simply don't know. Most of us think that our situation is useless without a person who is going to stand there and tell us what to do, going to give us directions, going to tell us to come to a place of worship 4 days a week, 5 days a week. Place of worship should be limited to certain times, and the rest should be limited to other times. Time for your family, time for your wife or your spouse, time for your education, time for looking or working or looking for jobs. There is time for everything. In the Bible, the Ecclesiastes 3:1, it says there is time for everything. And if you do not have a time for a particular thing, you're going to miss it and you're not going to reach your destination. Our preachers become our God. Now, most of the time we feel that the man of God, sometimes I see people behaving in a funny way and I baffle. You understand? Preachers making people do very silly things, chewing funny things, chewing snakes, and they feel like they're chewing chocolate. That is not the worshiping of the Lord. That is being misconception. That is making your mind think differently from what it's supposed to be. Thinking differently from what is right or what is actually happening is totally not going to help you to reach your destination. We have made some preachers become whatever, I'm out of words. But what I want you to understand is that preachers are humans like me and you. I am a preacher, but the only thing about preachers is that the true preachers is that the Lord has touched them, or they have a divine directions to help you reach your goal, but not to siphon what you have. If you really want to do the word, or if you want to do the right thing, you don't have to give your money to besides giving your money to people who claim to be doing God's work. Yes, you can help or give support the ministry of the Lord, but most of the time, think about the children in need. Think about charity. Go to the streets. I mean, in my country, Ghana, you'll be very surprised. Sometimes you see children who are seriously in poverty. I went to India the other time, and I was surprised. I was so flabbergasted what I saw. You understand? People are actually giving food to the gods that they believe in, whilst kids were suffering. They did not have anything to eat. I mean, these are, I believe, has something that we have to think about, seriously consider, and reconsider our mindset. Because if you're truly worshiping a supreme being, or if you're truly worshiping God, what God loves from us is peace, and we have to do the right thing. And doing the right thing is really making sure that those in need will receive from us, so that we can also receive from the Lord. Because the Lord will answer your prayer through somebody, and the Lord will answer somebody's prayers through you. What I want to conclude here today is this. let us not see other people as superior beings than us. Let us respect men of God, yes. Let us respect people who are doing God's work, yes. But sometimes let us look between the lines and realize, is this person truly doing the right thing? I mean, how can a preacher buy claims that he has so many airplanes or whatever, and then you don't even have money to, what do you call it? Sometimes you have to walk home from church, from that same church, because you have enriched that person to become what they are. What I pray for today is that you have a value in you. You must start understanding that value, and you must use it wisely. Now, for you, sometimes there are natural things that can help you to relax, to understand certain things. Now, today I'm going to show you just one thing. You know, sometimes when you are confused and you do not understand what is happening, or how to be able to think positive so that you can do away with all this negativity, this is the procedure. If you have a pen and a paper, there's a plant called rosemary. When you get a rosemary, you get bay leaf. Bay leaf is also a leaf. And then with that, there's a plant called 5 fingers grass. 5 fingers grass. Now with that, you add another plant called sandalwood. And then when you put all this together, you add a little bit of salt. Put it in water. Just put it in for about 2 hours. After that, take it all out and then wash with it. You might repeat this process for some time, but then you realize that your mind, your thinking, your understanding, you'll be more relaxed, and you'll be more focused to understand other things. It is not something that's going to change your mind, your understanding, no, but it's going to help you. It's going to soothe you to be able gradually to come out of your situation. This would only happen if you're ready to change. But if you're not ready to change, nothing can change you. Thank you, and let's meet again. All the best.
Ya hwefo yesama makwa babiu. Empenisi tire ente ya inyai echeswa. Ena sabi itire enso wo wa yenso akobiwe che. Nia onim no ana onim to no ono ene nigina twene no ano. Masa babiu enenso nyame amade pachi yen. Mene nana yeboa bishop nana yeboa spiritus esa betwe nkomo. Na enen nkomo no wa hwe ya ebeje wonsem ano odin ano ohye ensem bia etutu ni papi a omotire ho omonte ase obitimi frɛw no aka kyerɛw sɛ me so da mi hu ba seketintin bi yakoka wiem nipa a ɔka no ne nan sɛ tie ni obi wɔ se me na wana kwa de bi edi machi ni wo musu kwa ebinum kura so hu awo ebinum kura se so no wo nkran na aka no ho asɛm ha a wote akwayi nsɛm pi wei eye nikai anase eye hunhum fanon banansa ni enkonko mo no so 0245 200 008 0245 200 008 enkomo twetwe yachi se bibi kire wadwene na pese obisa afra homa no a onsa beka bishop na ebo spiritus na one no adwetwe nkomo wo ha obi nso a yanka ho asem na ehia se yesi anoma wa ebeboa no na no so afre no bare saa ene enkomo yi anu ohyepa anu so edin ni ebebre hu o mani so no ebi a hunhunu bi empenisi nto wada ye kwani akɔhwe nkomo bishop emo akwa na pom ti say aseda ne de be mo se abrebia kire so ne ba o nchen a na waboae na wa kire kwa na bibia atoto yi ene nsem wede ba no ye nsem ani pata bisa obi o so na mo a ohuru bibia nipa hunu ebi okura na no madi na chi ba ku so ko fa pant madwom what is dwom ho fu nyina ka se ge no aboda no na e ba no o ba o si abontene obese no ma bi ehia no edoma no so ka ubie radio no so ka TV na abeso a enso ye ne e won chen ye hu ni sa eno eye huhu mu ade ana hu ne mu ade na na
me da se bebre so be ka ye program bi e ma make be about senses
Okay.
There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 to even the 6th sense.
Okay.
Now the first sense, no, to the 5 near when I would do what they were saw the twice and one I would do and the touches, need 9 senses.
Okay.
Now back woman and come home, which is the 6th sense, and then the blue from the 3rd eye.
Okay.
Now, question I will be something. Between whom some and answer between just a brofo fret a baby schizophrenic. Schizophrenic can say, Obia, Ohum Yoma Bia, Sebi, Abia, a Druid combatants not doing you. It's a woman, and yet be answered, Womati, Susum Nasi Sum, Womati Susmasi. Okay. But baby also are not a Druid Bia, no one per se, woman use medical situation now. Okay. If you have a basis, you also are medical. But okay. What tell that activity here? But you who might be a 1 year, Sebi, will be over for Sebi, our mother. And I will call some to be a bonus and pay the employee. But who know when the won't go through and I do happy. Okay. But she'll be a, I don't know, one number first and more seriously.
Yeah, I know correct.
What does it? And so no, or better, I mean, I say, who